6 so we can get home. So I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but the cable that we had modified down here, we had to weld a little bracket on, but we could only get like 1 or 2 tack welds on it. When he pulled it out of gear, that cable broke, so now we got to manually shift it into 2nd gear and try and limp it back to his house so we can pull this all out, and then we can bring it back to my house and we can re-weld that for him and hopefully get it a little bit better this time. At least it wasn't a hard fix. We just got to get this thing the rest of the way home. Thankfully, Doge doesn't live too far from where we just were on the freeway. We're taking surface streets now, cruising at like 30 miles an hour mid-2nd gear since he's able to at least get into the gears. He just can't use the cable to move the gears. So we'll get to his house and take that thing apart. Okay, well, made it home.
Yeah. It's getting warm again in Arizona, so that was a fun drive.
Yeah, we had like 2.5, 3 weeks of decent weather, just humid, and now it's just hot as balls again.
And it just wants to punch us.
Yeah, but I mean, at least the car made it home. So basically, I don't know if you guys could hear us on the freeway. Basically, what he has to do is he mounted his stock like K-series box from ground up. So that's the issue that we couldn't get to the cable is because it's under all that stuff. So we got to get the car up to then drop the box to then weld the bracket back on. Alright, back at the house. So I seem to have misplaced my screws and my hardware for my mirror, so I gotta figure that part out. I don't really remember how I took it off. But yeah, so basically where we left off in the last video was everything works. Now we just gotta pull it out, loom it, and then redo like the headlight harness wire tuck piece, which is where we're doing the quick disconnect. DJ is also bringing his case-off CRX by because I have to make a strut brace for a subscriber. KRX Kid. I've been meaning to make him one for a couple months, but me and DJ's schedule has been conflicting for a hot minute now. So I got some material. DJ has time. We're finally back at the house. It's been a long freaking day. And Doja's car break-in just added on to it for all of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna make some progress and hopefully get that strut bar made up so that way I can get ready to ship that thing out. Alright, so DJ's car showed up. Now, the issue that I'm going to be having here is obviously this stuff. So I needed DJ's car specifically because KRX Kid, aka Nick, has the exact same setup, K20, CRX, DA Booster, and DA Master. So that obviously proves problematic because I got my plate bolted up, and you can obviously see that this is right in the way. So I will be able to make something, I just got to figure out exactly how to do it. So only thing I can potentially think of is going like, I'm gonna have like an L bracket that comes around the edge here, like kind of sitting like that, like I did on my DA one, which is at powder cut, so I can't show you that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and draw something up, kind of doodle something, maybe come up with something, and then I guess we'll show you guys as we make progress. Got some plates cut up, let's bend them. A little bit more. Cool. The rest we can kind of play with by hand. Alright, so I ran into a slight issue trying to figure this thing out right now. I'm waiting for Nick to send me a picture of his engine bay. So I'm kind of lacking on ideas here because this is literally right where I need it to be. So I can't run the 2 tubes just straight across like I did on mine because my brake booster is a lot lower because this is the CRX stuff. Ironic, CRX stuff on the DA stuff on the CRX. So the only thing I'm kind of thinking is like bend a tube and run it back and around here, but DJ has the fuel filter here, which for testing purposes would be fine. I can just unbolt this and whatever, but if Nick has it on here, then that's kind of out of the question. So other thing I can really do is just a single tube across. I don't really know. So I'm gonna have to wait for him to send me a photo of his engine bay. All right, so Nick finally got back to me. His firewall seems pretty clean and clear, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do the 190 over here, 90 there, and then 90 around that to there, 90 around that back into the bar, and then center bar across, and then dimple die a plate across the top. So I'm gonna go get some measurements, throw it in the computer, get my bend angles and stuff, and material lengths, and we will start cutting and bending.
Thank you. Did it twist off for you?
Nah, but I got this fancy little freaking keychain from DA, where'd it go? From DA9 Mafia. Oh, what?
I know you was trying to plug him. Here, I got you.
Oh, all right. I was just gonna say, he's my boy, so I wanted to give him a shout. If I knew how to use this.
There you go.
There we go. But it worked though. I don't know what her problem is. She just likes to be involved. Okay. Freaking mosquitoes everywhere. I don't know what the dog's problem is. She's a crackhead. Crackhead in the flesh.
You guys are both just little anxious beings.
Apparently. Look at you out here actually drinking now. DJ all grown up.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the viewers don't understand this, but like actually our age differences, not yours and mine, but like all of ours as a whole group.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, like I forget it too, because Doge is like.
Doge has 10 years on you, 11
Yeah,
years?
he's like what, 38? He's almost.
No, I think 36, 37.
Yeah, he's mid to late 30s. Like
Yeah.
I'll be 26 in December, and then DJ is like the baby of the group.
Yeah.
At 20 Quan.
Yep.
Yeah, see, look at this crap. This is the Arizona sun for you. I leave this out here on the bender, which I probably shouldn't, but It's all peeled up, like can't even read it. Okay, so gotta bend these both to 90, and then that'll give me some room for cut off as well, because obviously I have to have material material after the bend point, obviously for it to pull through the die. So thankfully it's 1 inch stuff. I don't want to lose it, or don't want to drop that. So chill. Right on the money.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, it's there. Piece that I came up with. So just chop the ends off. We got our 90s. Gonna go ahead and tack it on the back. Gonna take the helmet off so I don't close on the damn foot again. Oh wow. Like centered itself. Oh yeah, that works. I'm just gonna make those front bars. So that should be a little bit easier. I know I need 2 90s. So I want them to basically come just straight 90 there. I haven't figured out how long exactly I want them yet. Like I said, we have this whole area because his firewall mix looks basically like this. He has a coolant reservoir somewhere right around here. But we got free game. So basically, actually I'm gonna start on this side, make sure I can clear the master cylinder, and whatever I do on this side, I'll just mirror it on the other side. And then you can kind of get the idea. Piece is gonna be there, and then we'll just do a straight bar across to meet up with the other 90. And then across that, we're gonna do a dimple plate, and then we'll put up my badge on it, because he's the reason actually I got the CSYT badge that some of you guys have got on some of your products. That was his idea, so shout out KRX Kid for that.
You were halfway putting your shoe back on. You're like, wait a minute.
You ass.
You want the production credits on this one?
She's not gonna give me credit anyways.
I give you credits on the last video just for showing up for 20 seconds.
Must be nice.
You got enough shit for not giving credit.
No, I just felt like being nice.
Oh, once a year.
Yeah.
Hey, just like I only wake up early once a year. Hey, you got 2 this year.
You got 2 nices this year?
He got me waking up twice this year.
Alright, is it still filming?
Yeah.
Alright, so these are the 90s I was talking about. Pretty simple. Just kind of eyeballed them. I took the tape measure, measured the distance that I felt was good to come around the master cylinder. I wanted it to be a snug fit, so that's exactly what it is. Now, just going to tack them in place. The fitment's kind of could be a little bit better, but that's why we faked the funk. And definitely nice and snug against the master cylinder while still giving it room to come off. And the other side is just a mirror copy of it. So the other side will just go over here like that. This one just fit a little bit better. I just got better cuts on that one, but yeah. Your motor's still hot.
It's sitting in the sun.
True. Something like that. That's how you know where to make the cuts. So the first line that I drew is my throat line. So So that's ideally where the inside of the notch is gonna sit, and then these two lines are my reference lines to actually make the notch. And both sides, so I'll just, on one of them, I'll just make a center line, since I didn't mark that very smoothly, but you get the concept. Alright, done with that plate, it's all done, got it cleaned up. Let's go tack this in place and see how the piece looks. We can finish welding it up. Alright, so I just finished welding this thing up. It looks pretty darn cool, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he's gonna get this thing powder coated or not, but if he does, it's going to look sick. Let me show you. So there we go, it's fully welded up. I put it back in place so it can cool, because in case it does shrink, I want it to shrink to the shock towers. Can get it on and off perfectly fine without removing the lid or anything. So the only thing I'm going to change is I'm probably just going to round out these edges a little bit before I ship it out to him. But other than that, she good, boys, she good. Really hope Nick likes that, because I'm pretty stoked on it. Everybody else here thinks it's pretty sweet, so hopefully Nick does. And now I suppose we can kind of, I don't know, let's catch up with Doge, see what he's up to. Here's the progress update. Got the strut bar done, obviously, so what about the Dodge?
The Dodge is slowly but surely making some sense of this mess. So just doing some initial looming here, throwing some of the split loom on, and I'll go ahead and wrap that up here a bit. This looks gross, but it'll look better shortly. And yeah, we're getting there. I think I got everything kind of sectioned out. Pretty happy with how it's laying out, and then gonna do like the final wrap here probably tomorrow, get everything cleaned up.
We have come into the second day now. Doge is back over yonder. DJ is doing whatever it is that DJ does. And I think Ramon popped in, made a guest appearance for a moment. Well, it's Sunday, so he's probably day drinking. As for us, Doge is still working away at wrapping and taping up the loom. I don't want to bore you guys to death with that, so we'll just kind of update that as that progresses along. Other than that, this is pretty much it. Once the wiring is pretty much sorted out and taped up, wrapped, like tucked out of the way, cleaned up type stuff, then I can go ahead and reassemble that, which the reassembly will probably be in another video. I don't want to keep this one super long. But yeah, I also want to mention to you guys that I do have more DA bumper bars in stock now. So I do everything made to order, so obviously give me a couple days to get everything done. I usually knock them out same day as the order. But I did get material for DA front bumper bars. I have 3 rear bars left, but I have material for 14 more because I already sold 1 DA bar by the time, maybe more by the time you see this. But as of this moment, I have 14 more DA front bumper bars. So this is your time to get it if you have missed out on the previous batches. Also, I still do make the harness bars for the DAs. I have material bit left for 4 or 5 of those, I think. So be sure to hit the big cartel. That is what keeps me going. If you guys want to see more projects like the DA on this channel, there's another DA right now for sale. The guy wants to sell it to me for $1,000, but I can't do it without you guys' help. I need you guys to go help and support by buying my products, buying my merch, and using those affiliate links in the bio, please. Help me help you make cool content, give you something to watch while you're pooping on company time, right? That's how Doge watches.
That's right.
Yeah. Look at all this Tesla tape flexing on them peasants. Right? Something like that?
Yeah.
But for real though, the Tesla tape does make everything look so much cleaner. Never heard of it before Doge did his K-swap and I seen it. So yeah, the more you know. Go get some for yourself. Use the Amazon link at the top of the comments. Go scoop yourself. They have it on Amazon, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go use the Amazon link.
I don't know if they show up on camera, you can see all those things.
No.
Just nailed that one though.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It's like, oh god.
Yeah, take our word for it. There's literally like 30 mosquitoes up here. So I'm working on re-luming and re-wrapping the rear tail section, whatever back section of the car, while they're just working on the front, like the engine harness and dash harness and stuff. That bad news, I just ran out of tape, so I gotta go get more. But you know, I think I am gonna actually just cut this video off here. We got some more wiring progress done, and I think in the next video you guys should be able to see this thing basically buttoned up, and we can probably start reassembling it in the next video, and then hopefully we can start driving it in the video after that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you have considered subscribing by now. If you want to help support the channel, please, and I mean please, go hit the merch, go hit the Big Cartel, get some bars if you got DA stuff, if you got a Del Sol, snag one of my roof braces. Those are the best ways to support this channel, as well as liking and sharing the videos. Anyways guys, do what you love, forget about the rest, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.